Hello, my name is Quincy Tate, and here is my final pitch for possibly a great new single-player 2D top-down strategy game called The Laughing Goat. The player has the ability to do any of the following mechanics that you see listed on the screen. Can you maneuver Mr. Petey through a grassy terrain that's filled with dangerous obstacles? As the player, you will have to make sound decisions that will allow you to safely navigate Mr. Petey back to his barn. Failure to utilize his energy bar properly will cause Mr. Petey to find himself stuck in the grassy field. Also, the player should decide if they want to locate the hidden saddlebag in each level, which will increase Mr. Petey's bomb carrying capacity. Here are some things that the player should be aware of, and these things could potentially cause harm to Mr. Petey. You have an old farmer that roams the level. If the farmer gets too close to Mr. Petey, your health will deplete. There are fences located throughout each level that will impede the player's movement. Lastly, in each level, you will encounter a notorious farm animal that will stop at nothing to ensure you don't make it to the barn. So, you will have to use bombs to destroy the hostile farm animal. As far as the player's goals are concerned, the goal is straightforward. Your objective is to find a way to get Mr. Petey to the barn without dying. There's only two simple rules that the player must be aware of, and that's movement and carrying. The player doesn't have complex rules to deal with, which makes this game feasible and easy for anyone to play. The player can't travel outside of the level grid, and Mr. Petey can only walk to one block at a time, either vertically or horizontally. In doing so, the energy meter decreases slowly. However, if the player makes the goat jump, they'll be able to move 2 spaces, but this severely drops their energy meter. The player can carry a bomb or bombs based on what saddlebag the player has equipped during gameplay. Once the bomb or bombs are picked up, the timer starts, and the player must launch the bomb before the timer expires or they'll receive damage. Mr. Petey is a farm animal who needs to be navigated back to his loving family in this 2D top-down action game. The Laughing Goat is similar to the game called Bomberman, with its 2D top-down perspective and bombs which are used to kill enemies. A couple of differences between Bomberman and the Laughing Goat is in the game Bomberman, the player has to clear the level within a certain time period, and the bombs are used to clear obstructions. However, the Laughing Goat does not use a timer as an antagonizing force, and the player uses bombs to kill the particular farm animal. Designing artwork for certain types of animals could pose a risk to amateur game developers based off the mechanics of each animal. Another risk that I foresee is ensuring that the game is balanced where the player has enough items to interact without making the game too easy. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my pitch.